Hello, ma'am. What's your name?
Catherine.
Catherine, how old are you?
17 years old.
Now, I find it impressive that at 17 years old, you actually have an opinion on the abortion issue. So what I'd like you to do is tell me a little bit about why is it that you are actually against abortion?
I'm against abortion primarily because I believe that no one can decide who should live and who should die. I believe that from the moment of conception, a fertilized egg is a human being, because if you crush bald eagle eggs, it is counted as an environmental crime, and that's a protected species. And I believe that we should be allowed at least the same protective right that a human egg is just as important as a bald eagle.
Now let me
egg.
ask you this, you're a young lady, let's say one of your peers, and God forbid, were raped. Do you think that she should have that option, or she shouldn't have that option either?
I don't even think of it as an option, but no, I don't believe she should, because even though that horrific thing happened to her, abortion does not unrape a woman. In fact, in my opinion, it adds a lot more problems to that, because not only does she have to deal with the fact that she's going to be reminded every day of what happened to her as being raped, simply because it's not something you can just forget. She's also going to be reminded of the fact that there was a child that would have come into the world that didn't. Even if she doesn't recognize it as a child, she's still, I don't know, you still know something.
I know what you're saying. Now let me ask you something now. There has been a lot of violence perpetrated by a lot of supporters of the pro-life movement against doctors that perform abortions.
That's wrong.
What's your position on that?
That is completely wrong. Even though you don't agree with someone, and even though you believe that they're doing something completely horrific and wrong, that doesn't give you the right to go out and attack them. You can't fight fire with fire. I mean, I believe what abortionists do is murder. I believe that's murder, but I don't believe that me going out there and throwing a brick at them is going to solve anything. All it's going to do is make them think I'm a crazy person.
One last question. Do you think this should be solved, this moral issue should be solved in church or by a body of laws, meaning the Congress?
I don't think it's Congress's place, based on our Constitution, for them to pass a law over the whole United States that says one way or the other. I disagree with the decision of Roe versus Wade, because I don't think it's, according to our Constitution, it can't pass a law like that. States should decide, but I do think a law should be passed by the states individually that says, abortion is illegal. They should do it on a state-by-state basis. Even if they could do a case, like not a Supreme Court case, but just a
state case, yeah.
Right. They don't necessarily have to vote.
So you believe in states' rights on this issue?
Yes.
Okay. Well, look. Thank you very much. You've been most gracious.